Wow, can you believe this? It's snowing. It's April 21st, and they're talking about 3 to 5 inches of snow today. Well, that's the North Country of New York for you. Yeah, so we're just riding along here on Route 11 up near Ellenburg, New York. Just lovely spring weather we're having. On my way to St. Albans today. I've been running St. Albans yesterday and today. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I did a Waterbury on Monday, delivered Monday, which is a day earlier than I normally start, but I guess a couple of guys got trucks down and one guy's out sick, so they needed me to run St. Albans rather than Waterbury, so that's what I'm doing. So it's the same routine as going into Waterbury. We're just going to come over here, and a lot of times here it's a little bit easier because they have certain docks they use to unload the paper products that are on my trailer, and a lot of times they got a door open, so you just back your loaded one into the door and you pull an empty out of one of the other doors. So hopefully that's how it'll work out today. That's how it worked yesterday. Yeah, it's supposed to keep snowing all day. I think 3 to 5 inches is what they're saying, but you know, unless it gets a lot heavier or something, I don't really see that happening. There's been a few salt trucks out on the road. The temperature is at 29 right now, but I'm sure the road surface is probably a lot warmer because it's been so warm lately. So between the salt and the warm road, it's not really sticking on the road. But if it gets real heavy, it will. We'll see. Well, everything's going good with me with the intermittent fasting, and I'm finding it really easy to do. I've been doing just one meal a day, and coming up on my first month, I guess. I think I started March 23rd. Today's the 21st of April, so getting pretty close to a month. I'm thinking about extending today's fast into a 48-hour fast. See how that goes. Right now I feel like I can do it, but I'm kind of used to eating like between 6 and 8 at night, so that's usually when I've been having my meal, because when I run my normal run, Waterbury, that's like pretty much right in the middle of my day. So we shall see. I'm not gonna call it till later. But if I think I can make it through, I'll just stop for the night later on when I get done and go to bed without eating. But we'll see. Having good results. I don't weigh it myself again till this Sunday, coming up Sunday. Today is what, Wednesday. So last Sunday I weighed, and I'd lost 14.6 pounds so far. I'm not following a really low carb diet yet, or keto, or whatever you want to call it. A little bit. I'm eating a lot of greens and vegetables and protein like steak and burgers and chicken and fish. So I got to make an adjustment though, because I'm buying too much food, and I probably have too much food in my refrigerator now for the week. So So it's a little bit of an adjustment, but we'll get her squared away. Yeah, get a lot of ice on the window here. It's not coming off. I had the defrost on, but it ain't coming off. It will when I stop. I got to get all this ice cleared off. I got ice on the wipers, and I'm sure my front of my truck is probably covered with ice, though my temperature on the coolant is staying good. That's one thing you got to remember when you're driving in like icy stuff where it's covering up the front of your truck, is you're reducing the airflow into the radiator. So you keep your eye on the coolant gauge, and if your truck starts running hot, then probably you're plugged up on the front. Yeah, we got 56 miles left to go until we get to our drop and hook. Should be there right about 1 o'clock, I'm thinking. We'll get that done and we'll be heading back down to Fulton and find out what our mission is for tomorrow. So far I don't have any load information for tomorrow, so thinking I'm probably going back to St. Albans tomorrow, but not sure really. So now we're coming into Ellenberg Depot. Not much here. Yeah, I was really hoping we were done with this snow and ice and cold. Apparently not. Though it's not really an unusual event for April up this far up north. We're right along the Canadian border in upstate New York. Even at my house, and I live quite a bit south from here, 200 miles or so, I guess. There's supposed to be a little bit of mixed precipitation at my house today. But, well, I've seen snow in the air in May where I live. Well, anyway, next week it looks like we may hit the 70s a couple of days next week, so that's good. Oh man, snow, snow, snow. Here's what I was talking about with the snow getting all over the front of your truck. So we just got here. We put our loaded trailer, which is right here, put that in the dock. And we're getting hooked up to our empty. Really not liking this weather. Yeah, so I still haven't heard what I'm doing tomorrow yet. Now we know today we're headed back down to Fulton, New York. We gotta take this dolly here and put it under the front of our empty trailer. Yeah, what I meant to say was put it underneath the front of our loaded trailer. Alright. Let's pull this out, do a pre-trip on it, and get it cleaned out, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, we are on our way back to Fulton now. This is St. Albans right here, but we're on like the far south side of town here. And we're gonna turn right up here, get back up to the highway. The main part of the town is straight ahead. So that drop and hook went good. Had the door open. So it's just a matter of dropping it in the door and pulling an empty out of one of the other doors. No double dropping like I do at Waterbury a lot. Let's mute you. Yeah, snow has picked up a little bit more here, but it's actually, well, a couple of degrees warmer here. The temperature has dropped though 2 degrees since I've been here. It was 35 when I got here. It's down to 33 now. Might be kind of crappy for a while till we get back into New York and further over towards Watertown. Probably by the time we get to Watertown, it'll be not snowing over that way. Oh yeah. A little slush on the road here. We'll just take her easy. Yeah, I doubt you'll see a salt truck here in Vermont. Yeah, they got that policy. What nature brings, nature can take away. Definitely want to take it easy. It's like a slime on the road. Yeah, especially being empty. You got an empty trailer and wind is blowing pretty good from my left. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a crack. I got a crack in my windshield today. Starts down the bottom there and goes right up. That means I have to get this windshield replaced. I got to get out to the shop in Ohio. I need a new air dryer. It's acting up a bit. And I need the truck serviced. Wanted to get the cab lights replaced. Those are the lights up on the visor outside here. There's 5 of them. They're kind of, some of them are cracked, and I think I might be getting a little bit of water intrusion coming in to the truck from there. I get a little trickle of water down the inside of the windshield, so it's got to be those lights or it's got to be the windshield itself. The way it looks, I would say it's probably the lights. I'm pretty sure those are the original lights on the truck. So they sit in there and they got a little seal behind them, and that seal is probably shot. And yeah, they're just holes in the roof there, so it's a direct path right into the inside of the truck here. So got to get those done. And just an overall checkup on the truck. Look for anything that we need to take care of. All right, welcome to the next day. And it's still winter. It's now April 22nd. Oh man, I'm ready for this to be over with. Well, next week it's supposed to get real nice, so forget all about this by then. Anyway, we made it back down to Fulton last night, picked up our load, and had enough time. I made it back up to Watertown last night, Watertown, New York, and stayed at the Walmart parking lot. Had a good night's sleep there. So I told you yesterday I was going to try a 48-hour fast, and so far so good. We'll be at 48 hours at around, I think around 6 o'clock tonight. I'll have to look back at my log and see actually when I stopped at Fulton on Tuesday, because that's when I ate. In any case, we're going to make it through the day, I believe, no problem, and I'll have a first meal when I get back to Fulton this evening, probably around 6 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock. But it hasn't really been that hard. I had a few times where I felt kind of really hungry, but kind of passed pretty quickly. Yeah, one trick I used when I was getting kind of hungry last night, getting time, you know, towards the normal time when I'm going to eat, I took a little bit of sea salt and put it in a little bit of water and drank that. That helps a lot. Plus you need the extra sodium when you're fasting. Yeah, so I pointed out yesterday that my windshield got cracked yesterday. So I got to get a hold of the insurance company when I stop up here at St. Albans and find out when I can get that done. I don't know if they'll come to my house to do it. But that's going to be what I'm going to try first, I think, is have them come to my house this coming Monday and replace the windshield. So I know next week, with the weather getting nice and warm and everything, the DOT is going to be out, and that's a sure ticket, that crack. Yeah. Not sure which way I want to go today. Right up, not this light, next light, 11B is straight ahead and Route 11 is to the left. I'm thinking I'm going to stay on a regular 11 today, as they will probably maintain that road a little better. They usually do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, by the way, right now we're in Potsdam, New York. We're about 120 miles from St. Albans right now. It is, what, 9 o'clock in the morning. Didn't make that light. There's just enough room between the lights for the truck. We should get a green arrow here, I think. I haven't come this way in a while. Yeah, so this road here, this part of Route 11, well, all of Route 11 is maintained by the state as far as salting and plowing, where 11B is by the county. So I don't know, it's about the same, I guess. They'll put it in the right gear, John. They're about the same amount of miles across here. Just 11B is usually a little less traffic. Not that there's a lot of traffic, but and you got 4 towns to go through, but they're grouped together. Like you got 2 towns that are like right together, and then another 2 towns that are right together, and you only have to slow down to 40. There's no lights or anything. Here you got a couple towns, so you got to slow down to 30 and a couple of 30 zones and 35, and there's traffic lights and stuff. So generally 11B is better to go across. Alright guys, so it is now the next day, and we're back down here at Fulton picking up our last load of the week. We delivered to St. Albans yesterday after I talked to you, and made it back here and picked up a Waterbury, delivered a Waterbury load today, and now we're back picking up our last Waterbury. So everything's looking good with this trailer so far. But yeah, I did my 48-hour fast. That worked out good. I was able to do the whole thing, and kind of took it easy when I started eating again. I had half a steak, so I started out with protein, and then I waited about an hour or so, and I had a nice big green salad with olives and all kinds of stuff in it. So that was good, worked out good. So now we've been on a fast now for about 23 hours, and we're going to go over to the truck stop here, get fuel, and
maybe go up the road a little bit further and then I'll have some dinner. I think next week I'll be getting back on my normal schedule, so I can eat more in the middle of my day instead of at the end of the day. Now, it's not good to eat because I'm going to stop tonight and then I'm going to eat, and you know, I'm eating right before I'm going to bed, which isn't good. And I didn't check the seal here. Let me see. Let's see. 954, that's the right one. Anyway, the weather's gotten better today. We had that 2 days of winter, so the winter sequel we had, and today has been pretty good. It's been around 50 up further north. I think it was about 60 here. It feels warm right now, so probably don't need this sweatshirt on, but I was used to wearing it for the last couple of days, so I put it on before I get out of the truck. I think it's still about 55 here. But, yeah, so we're gonna head out, like I said, get fuel, get on up the road a little bit and park, and tomorrow we'll get this baby delivered and we'll be headed home. Been a long week. Look at that moon up there. Nice, huh?
Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. Just getting the day going here. Just left out of the Long Ways Diner truck stop in Watertown, New York. Pretty deserted truck stop now. Sits about a mile off I-81. They used to have fueling and a convenience store there and stuff like that, but that's all closed down now. Now there's just a standalone diner. That truck stop kind of died when they put in the 781 spur that took you from 81 over to Route 11. You used to have to go down Route 342, which took you right by that truck stop. Anyway, it's a nice quiet spot. Got a good night's sleep last night. Oh, we got up there about, hell, what time did I get up there? About 10:30, 10:45, something like that. And I had my dinner, which I hope that's the last time I gotta eat right before I go to bed. Get back on my normal schedule and eat in the middle of my shift. Well, this has not been a typical week anyway. Got I think at least three other drivers that are doing this dedicated stuff are broke down. Oh. And then there's a fourth one who's in the hospital, I believe. And so it's been not a typical week. I've done one load more than I normally do. I think I'm going to be able to just squeeze it in and make it home tonight. I should make it home with about 30 minutes left on my 70, so I should be okay. But I did, what, 6 loads this week? Well, after I delivered today, it'd be 6 loads. So I went to Waterbury on Monday, which was a day earlier than I normally run. And then I went to St. Albans on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then yesterday, Friday, I went to Waterbury, Vermont. And then today I'm going to Waterbury, Vermont. So, yeah, 1 extra load. Then next week, hopefully we'll be back right on the regular Waterbury run, picking up Monday, delivering Tuesday. So, and then I believe, I'm not sure yet, depends on how many guys get back on the road this week. I believe I'm going to take Saturday off. I'm going to head out to Ohio. I need to get in the shop again. I got a couple things I need. I need an air dryer. I need a new air dryer. This one is going kaputzi. And I made an appointment for the windshield, which I showed the other day. I have a crack in my windshield. They're going to replace that first thing Monday morning when I'm out there. And I got a front wheel seal that seems to be seeping a little bit. I wasn't sure at first. I thought maybe a little bit of grease got on the rim from the grease coming out of the Zerk fitting right there, but no, I think the wheel seal's leaking a little bit, so I'm gonna have to get that wheel seal done. I'm gonna have to keep. I got a couple of cans of brake cleaner, so I'll keep it clean until I can get out there. Keep my eye on it. Every time I stop, I've been checking the oil level in that hub, so it doesn't really seem to have gone down, but there is something on that brake drum, so that's what I'm thinking. And of course, we got to get the usual PM service and think of anything else. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to replace the cab lights up on the top of the front of the truck here in the visor. I believe they are leaking water. I think they're all original, and for some reason Kenworth light setup up there, they're just holes in the top of the cab there, and they just screw in with a little seal, and those seals go bad. I don't like that design, but that's just how they did it. So sometime this week I got to get up into the headliner up here and get behind those screws that come in, because they just come in through the top of the cab there with the Zerk fittings. Not Zerk fittings, I'm sorry. What am I? Nut certs, that's what I was looking for. Nut certs. And those screws are probably original, I'm thinking, so more than likely you try to just turn those screws out, you're going to spin the Zerk, the nut cert. Why can't I remember that? The nut cert. And then we'll have trouble. So got to get up there this week and spray the backside of those screws where they come through with some liquid wrench a couple times during the week, get them loosened up a little bit. Well, it looks like we got us a parade going up through here. We got a Canadian truck way up there in the front, poking along at about 50 miles an hour. Yep, gonna be a fun morning. Yeah, Saturday morning, there'll be a lot of people out and about with no place to go and all the time in the world to get there, so we'll just take her easy. As long as I can get home, I don't care what happens. So we're at Waterbury. Just finished doing the drop and hook. It was just a single drop and hook today instead of a double. They'd already pulled the empty out for me. Just got done with my pre-trip and used the leaf blower to clean it out. Just making one more walk around. And we're going to be on our way home here shortly.
got plenty of time to get home. I still got 7 hours and 10 minutes on my 70-hour clock, so I did 6 loads this week. Of course, 3 of them were to St. Albans, and that's quite a bit shorter. But still, usually I only do 5 loads. So, yeah, we did good. Fantastic. Now, it's only going to take me at the most 4.5 hours to get home, so got plenty of time. Don't have to worry about running out of hours. Got to make one other pit stop in the rest area in Williston and get rid of my garbage for the week. Got a whole big bag of garbage from the trailers in my side box here. Gotta get rid of that. And what's in the can inside my truck. Gotta get rid of that.
Alright guys, we're on Interstate 88 here in New York. We're just, we're in the Central Bridge area. A couple more exits I'll be getting off and heading up the 2-lane to home. Now tomorrow morning I will be weighing myself, and I will share the results with you guys. Finding that the fasting is working out good for my schedule, especially. I think when I get home tonight, I'm going to make myself some bacon and eggs with a salad on the side. I'm not going to do too much around the house tomorrow being Sunday. A couple little things I got to take care of. Try to get up early tomorrow morning and get all my chores that I got to get done, get them done early, and then I'm going to relax all afternoon and evening. And then it'll be back to the run starting Monday. Next weekend we won't be home. We'll be heading out to the shop in Ohio. Get all that work done I mentioned earlier. But we'll see, maybe. If she doesn't need me for Saturday, well, I should say if she can find somebody to cover my Saturday run, some of these guys that are broke down and stuff start coming back online. If I deliver Friday up in Waterbury, I could go home for the day, for Saturday, and head out to the shop on Sunday. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. That's a week away yet. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow with my results. See you tomorrow. All right, good Sunday afternoon to everybody. It's a little chilly here. It's only, I think it's like 45 degrees out, a little bit of a breeze. Just had Bailey out playing a little fetch with her, whatnot. Anyway, I'll give you the results of my weigh-in this morning. So 4.6 pounds is what I lost as of this morning since last Sunday. So that's good. I'm very happy with that. I think so far we're right about 20 pounds lost. And we've been doing the intermittent fasting now for, geez, I don't know, what, 30 days? Something like that. I have to look on the calendar. But anyway, I'm finding it really easy to do. It's a lot easier than counting calories and planning every meal and all that kind of stuff. So it's working out good for me. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. If you want to help out the channel, give me a like down below. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.